This is News Team Boulder.
Thanks again for tuning into News Team Boulder. Hey everyone, I'm Emily Rubal here with your latest sport updates. The 15 student equipment managers work around 35 hours a week for the bus, have a strict routine. With the report time as early as 5 a.m., the students must learn how to balance their education and their work. Let's take a look inside the facility and see what it's like. The future of music is giving strategic vision and musical inspiration to the students. Embarking on a century of music and new goals will add more harmony within the program. Award-winning actor and environmental activist Leonardo DiCaprio just announced his most recent investment in Boulder, Colorado. I'm standing here on 11th Street where a massive power outage took place at about 7 a.m. this morning due to last night's snowfall in Boulder County. Last night, the Golden State Warriors beat the Portland Trail Blazers, a whopping 128-103 points in Game 4. Kevin Durant, who was out of the game for over a month, was able to join the Warriors for the victorious lead. Point guard Steph Curry held the team, claiming 37 points in just under 30 minutes. The Golden State has won 6 playoff series in history as of now. The team has a high chance of bringing in their 7th championship this season. Did you remember to lock your car? The simple task could save you thousands due to the spike in vehicle thefts that doesn't seem to be slowing down. Last week, the president made an allegation that former President Obama wiretapped his phones in the Trump Tower during the 2016 election. Not only could these flow batteries affect people like Pete, but what about the potential in the future for renewable energy plants or even satellites that go up into outer space? Boulder Power Plant has burned its last load of coal, says Xcel Energy officials. This change was made to comply with the Clean Air, Clean Jobs Act. The plant, located on Velmont, has been in operation since 1964. There are no plans to repower the plant with gas in the future. And don't forget that a well-balanced diet with a lot of carbohydrates is crucial when performing this high-intense sport. A new program designed to prevent homelessness among families with children was just launched by Boulder and the Emergency Family Assistance Association. The program, called Keep Families Housed, will support families experiencing or on the brink of homelessness. This year alone, the city of Boulder will contribute over $250,000 to the program. The Broncos kicked off their 5th Salute to Fans tour this weekend. The first stop in the 11th tour city started in Cortez and ended in Trinidad. Salute to Fans will include a city celebration where fans will be able to meet the Bronco players, cheerleaders, and even the team's mascot. The players and fans will participate in activities, receive giveaways, and create a nationwide bond for the blue and orange team. Katya Stepovic will show us how Boulder, the state of Colorado, and the rest of the country is starting off spring. Stay tuned. Head down to Canyon and Arapahoe Saturdays until mid-September to support local businesses and enjoy fresh produce. While being in the public eye, many NFL players have the power to influence a new generation, and that is exactly what professional athlete Muhammad Sanu has done. The Falcons player received a pleasant surprise on his flight, a thank you note from the family sitting behind him for being a positive example for their 10-year-old son.
You guys got your lunch? You hungry? Ready to eat?
Because it just means a lot to me, giving back to the kids. I was in their shoes, and I had an NFL player come to me in my school when I was in 4th grade.
The player tweeted, "This definitely put a smile on my face, the little things." The note was signed from the family that sat behind you. Teammate of Sanu tweeted back that he's a role model both on and off the field. It's great to hear about what positive impact sports can make. Well, that's all that I have time for today. Back to you, Katya. Thanks for tuning in to News Team Boulder. Anna Porter, a soon-to-be graduate and currently on the job hunt for a career in the outdoor industry.
I have a lot of outdoor experience. I was born and raised going camping, surfing, playing in the ocean, hiking, doing everything outdoors. My whole family's really outdoorsy, and I live in Boulder, Colorado, where I have endless opportunities.
Organizations such as Outdoor Women's Alliance, She Jumps, and Girls on the Run are all encouraging women to break the boundaries in the outdoor industry. In a recent study conducted by REI, out of 2,000 women, 85% of respondents said they saw the outdoors as a future to a healthy lifestyle. However, 65% said they couldn't name a leading female in the industry. The company Adventure Projects is working on the recognition of women in the outdoor industry. Through various creations of web pages, the company has brought attention to women who have guided the way for people like Anna. Abigail Wise and her team are working closely to bring attention to historic and modern women in the industry.
The event that Cassandra Cluse and I organized was called Outdoor Women of Wikipedia, and it was an edit-a-thon as an effort to both edit pages that already exist on Wikipedia and expand and add new pages specifically for women in the outdoor industry.
Younger women can now be educated and inspired to do what's outside of the norm from the help of Abigail. However, the placement of gender on outdoor products can still have negative effects.
A lot of times outdoor products and adventure things are marketed towards men when in reality just as many women are using those products and getting outside.
REI recently announced their Force of Nature campaign to advance gender equity. The $1 million commitment will support nonprofits that will help make opportunities for women in the outdoors. While Abigail and her team rewrite history, it's important for outdoor companies to increase awareness as well. Emily Rubal, News Team Boulder. Chanting, frustration, and marching. Fossil fuels and methane gas are elements of climate change concern. CU students have held down direct action on ending the school's fossil fuel use. Boulder resident Cliff Wilming is also working to bring awareness to Boulder County about the future of oil and drilling.
Boulder County, for all intents and purposes, will become a heavily industrialized area and an enormous contributor to the pollution on the Front Range, air quality, as well as climate change itself.
Oil and gas production is a great contribution to climate change. In South Boulder alone, an application has been submitted for 200 plus wells. Now that Boulder County can no longer have a moratorium on gas applications, the degree of drilling will have potential harm on all. Water pollution from hazardous substances in fracking fluid, habitat fragmentation, and polluted air are all concerns of Boulder County. While sit-ins and marches take place across the state, Mayor of Boulder, Susan Jones, states that she feels the impact of climate change and that something must be done.
And so we can't move fast enough to get off fossil fuels and get onto a clean energy future to try to mitigate those impacts. And we think that's very important.
According to NASA, carbon dioxide levels in the air are the highest they've been in 650,000 years. Commissioner Elise Jones, twin sister of Mayor Jones, claims that the state will start to move forward with adopting stronger air regulations this summer. The commissioner will be working with the county on making sure that oil and gas drilling will be far away from homes and communities.
Homes, schools, hospitals, parks as possible, and as far away from drinking water. And that's why we have regulations in place.
Any attempt to continue an oil and gas ban within Boulder County has the potential for a future lawsuit. However, people will continue to make their voices heard, save their health, and protect their land. Emily Rubal, News Team Boulder.